Hey guys, it's Taisha. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have this all drugstore makeup tutorial using all affordable brushes. Girl, this lip combo I love, and yeah, everything is super inexpensive for all my baddies on a budget out there. It's gonna be like a sexy, soft glam Valentine's Day type of makeup look. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to create this look step by step, then keep on watching. I'm using this brow pencil from Jason Wu. I actually got this at Target. I think it was like $12 or $13, so it's a little bit more expensive, but the color looked really good. It's like a good neutral brown, you know, not too warm, not too cool tone. It's like really pretty. I also need to apply lip balm first of all because I hate my lips being dry. So I'm using this LA Girl lip oil in the flavor vanilla, or the scent vanilla. These are really good. I feel like they remind me a lot of this Dior lip glow oil. I feel like it's very similar, and you know, you get the same plump, you know, really moisturized looking lips without spending whatever I spent for this. I also did go to Ulta to buy the new Morphe concealer, which I'm going to be using today, and I saw this and I wanted to try it out. It's called the Black Girl Sunscreen. It's the new Make It Matte. It has SPF 45 and it's specifically made to give you, you know, like the white cast. Yeah, this doesn't do that. So I used it the other day and I really like it because it reminds me a lot of a primer. It's just like this. Look, you see, it's clear. And I don't think it's super matte, but it moisturizes your skin without making it feel oily. So yeah, this is gonna be like my moisturizer of the day. I don't think I need to moisturize when I use this. So, you know, instead of using moisturizer, I'm just gonna be using sunscreen. So far, I do like it and it hasn't broken me out. But I love how it doesn't like, it's not white, you know? I really like that about it. So let's do our brows. I'm gonna be brushing them up. This is always what I do. And before, I used to apply concealer and then apply my brow pencil, but I like, of course I dropped it, but I'm gonna be just using this. And I like to start at the bottom because that's where I'm the most like heavy-handed, and then I like to work my way to the front. But yeah, I start usually at the bottom and then I do this part right here. I do like to brush them up and kind of like move the product around, and then I grab a little bit more and I kind of put the brow pencil like, you know, like this, like looking at me, and then I brush them going up very lightly. Kind of looks bad, but you know, we'll make it work with concealer. Concealer is like our best friend. I do like to get my little brow lift applicator. This is all from e.l.f. and I am going to be using the brow lift as well. So I like to grab a little bit and I kind of like to tilt like the brush like this. I feel like it's a lot easier for me. And then I take some product out and I just apply this going upwards. I am going to be using the new Morphe Filter Effect Concealer. This is in the shade, they make these little names like super small, medium 14. I'm just gonna use a flat brush and I'm just gonna use this to clean up my brows and kind of like create my brow at the same time. Okay, so you guys see how everything is starting to look like more like a brow. I then take my Real Techniques Expert Concealer brush. This is such a good brush. It's like a foundation brush, but like smaller, you know? And I like to blend out my concealer. This just makes like the coverage of the concealer stay, but it just blends it out really nicely. I'm telling you, you guys need this brush. Basically just applying concealer, and again, I'm blending it with this same brush. This one is a matte concealer because I do like my eyeshadow to stay on all day. And today I am gonna be using the Yvette XO. Yeah, I think this is what it's called. It's by Beauty Creations. I saw this palette and I just feel like it's perfect for Valentine's. Look at this. It's so pretty. It screams Valentine's. February, I can't say that month. I don't know why, I have such a hard time saying that month, but it's like pink, right? It's like the month of pink, the month of love, and I'm all here for it. Even though I'm single, I still like it, girl, okay? So I'm blending this out, and I think I want to do like a pink, sexy type of makeup look. Let me know if you guys would like to see like a more grown type of makeup look. I can definitely do that, and I can make it like into a get ready with me, and I can do my hair and all of that. So the first eyeshadow color I'm gonna be using from this palette is called Obsessed, and I feel like it's the perfect warm brown color. It is really, really pretty, and I'm basically just gonna be using this all over my eyes. Beauty Creations is such a beautiful brand. Like, I love their products. They're super inexpensive and they perform like higher end makeup, and they are Latina owned, so you guys know I'm all here for that. So I'm just applying this here. I'm taking my elf detail crease brush, and I'm basically first packing this in to get the most color out of it, and then I do like to start blending it little by little. This is such a good little brush. I am going for more of a round eye today, but once I apply concealer, I'm gonna like snatch my eye. So I think I'm gonna change brushes, and I did get this one too from Marshall's. This is the Cara Beauty brush. Everything was super inexpensive, and I just found so many good things. So yeah, I'm just basically using this brush. It doesn't really have a name. Oh, it's right here, the K38. And this is another, I believe this is Latina owned, but I'm not too sure. But it's blending everything out perfectly, and it's more tapered, so you really can get in there, you know. I'm gonna be taking my same concealer that I use to prime my eyes, and I'm just gonna take a flat brush. The one that I personally love to cut my crease is this one from AOA Studio. It's called the E143 brush. It's super, super good, and it just gets the job done. Now I'm just gonna be taking the same eyeshadow color, and I'm basically just gonna start blending this out right here. One trick that you must do, or at least it always helps me, I always take like a clean blending brush and I blend this out like right here before I apply eyeshadow. Before, I didn't do that, and it would like make my eye right here, like the eyeshadow, a lot darker. So that's like a little tip for you guys in case you know you're new to doing whatever they're called, cut creases. And I'm using the shade Yvette XO, and it's like a really, really pretty baby pink color. This is my favorite color for my nails. Like, I'm always wearing the same nail polish. It's always baby pink or white. That's basically all I like. So this palette does have two different pinks. It has this one right here, and then that one. This one, it's a little bit like darker and more of like a true pink, and then the one on top that we use is like that really pretty baby pink white, which I love. I feel like it makes the eyes pop a lot. This is a brand new product that I found at Ulta as well, and I haven't tried it before. It's by NYX. It's called the Epic Smoke Liner. It's just like the brow pencil. I don't know if you guys remember, they had a brow pencil and you pretty much twist it, and then on the other side you have a brush. I feel like this is such a good idea in case you know you want that smoky eye, really simple. So you basically line your eyes and then you use the brush to smoke it out. Oh my god, I can't talk. But yeah, I'm using this right here in the color, it's called Nude Haze. It's such a beautiful like nude brown color. It's a really good neutral to have. So I'm basically just lining my eyes. That, you see how it just like adds some liner, and then I can use this brush right here. I do feel like since I have eyeshadow, it's not like the best brush to use right now, so I'm basically just gonna use like a little smudge brush, and this one is by Morphe X Aerial, and I'm taking the color Date Night. I'm just using that to smoke this out and create that really sexy, you know, smoky eye look. So I did one eye so you guys can see the difference. I feel like the smoky liner just makes everything look more like Date Night, you know? So I'm just basically gonna repeat the same step to this eye. I do recommend you guys pick these liners up. They are not super creamy. Like they set really quickly, but I do like them, and I poke my eye with it. So just like that, the eyes are done. I am gonna be using the new Maybelline Curled Bounce Mascara, and you guys already know we talked about this. I don't really have lashes, but you know, eventually I will. So I'm just adding mascara, and I am gonna be taking my Kiss lashes. These are in the style Matte Silk, and they're so pretty. Look at them. Mira. You guys see how pretty they are? They're like the perfect wispy lash. I do like to apply more glue than usual. Just like that, it stays longer. So yeah, I'm gonna apply about that much glue. All right, so while we wait for that to dry, I am gonna apply some primer. So you guys see how my skin doesn't feel oily or look oily. So if you guys have oily skin, I do recommend this sunscreen. I did just pick it up, so I'll let you guys know, but so far I really like it. And you know, I love a sunscreen that doesn't give me like a white cast. Like there's something about sunscreens that just makes my skin feel dirty, and that one doesn't do that. So for primer today, I'm gonna be taking my NYX Plump Right Back primer. This is supposed to be like skincare and primer all in one. I feel like that's really trendy right now, like serum, foundations and stuff like that, and this is exactly that. So when you first apply it, you're gonna be like, oh, this is like a serum, but no, it's a lot thicker. And also once it sets, it starts getting a lot tackier. So you guys see, once it dries down, my skin still looks really like plump, meaning like glowy, moisturized, but it doesn't feel oily at all. So I am gonna apply my lashes before I forget. Don't you hate like when you like forget your lashes and then you have to apply glue again? Yeah, you guys see, this is like the perfect lash for this look. And I love how they're from the drugstore. Let me know if you guys like these lashes. I feel like they're not as eye-opening, but I do naturally have like droopy eyes, you know? A lot of people think I'm high, but I'm not. You guys, I live in Texas, like no. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I am gonna apply foundation. You know, I'm in between foundations, but I think I'm gonna do like a little combination of them. So this one is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I'm in the color 475 and it matches me really good. This also has sunscreen of SPF 25, and then I'm gonna be mixing it with my favorite. This is the Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 107. So I've been really into mixing like foundations, and you know, I like mixing in matte foundations with more dewy. I feel like that just makes me have that glow effect that's really trendy at the moment, but also giving me the coverage and not making me look too like oily and greasy. So yeah, I'm gonna mix this in, and then this one, it's a lot more slippery, you guys see? But it's beautiful. Both of these foundations I love. They're at the drugstore. They perform like higher end foundations. I do feel like the matte one, it's a little bit more neutral tone, and then this one, it's a lot more yellow tone. But once I mix everything in, everything looks beautiful. So I'm just taking my beauty sponge from e.l.f. This is the new one from the ice cream collection, and I really like it. You guys see the coverage that it gives me. I kind of look orange, but you guys will see everything works out. How it still looks like skin, but since I have that more glowy foundation and skincare and all of that, it looks like a lot better and less flat. We don't want a flat look, but we still want the coverage, and this gives you exactly that. So yeah, some of my favorite foundations at the drugstore. I am gonna be using the new Morphe concealer. I bought 2 shades because I couldn't decide, and honestly they didn't have the shade that I first wanted, which is the shade 12. So this is the Morphe Filter Effect concealer. I did like the foundation. I don't know why I stopped using it. I don't know, I forget about Morphe like face products, but this one's in the shade light 8, and then I have the shade medium 14. So I'm gonna apply the, no, you know what, let me start with the darker color. So I like to apply that right here, and then I do clean it up. And something I like about this is the applicator. I feel like it's the perfect like that. And then I'm gonna switch to the lighter concealer, and they're both warm. And then I am applying my Putty bronzer while we wait for that. And for that, I'm using this Real Techniques brush. You guys, when you buy this, do not only buy one, buy like 2 or 3, because you're gonna use this so much. You can use this for cream blush, to set your concealer, to blend out your concealer. And this is in the shade Golden Days, by the way. It's my favorite one. You honestly don't really need that many cream bronzers. I feel like this one and the ABH one are my favorite one. So I'm basically contouring my double chin and giving myself some cheekbones. So I do like, before I will follow this, my ear down, and you see when that happens, look, you go like that. Even if you do the kissy face, look, you go like that. So now even with the kissy face, I go up. So I go more up right here, and it gives me more of like a lifted effect. Especially if you have a rounder face, you know how hard it is to make ourselves look like we got cheekbones. So this is something I like to do. And then make sure you close this because it can dry down. This is something like I do. I forget to close things and then they dry down. But I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and I'm basically gonna blend this concealer out. I mean, it's blending out really nicely and I like how it's glowy. I do not like a matte concealer. Before, I used to do like all matte. Now I learned you wanna do matte in certain areas and not your complete like face. Even if you have oily skin, even if you have texture, trust me, I have all of that. And all these steps work really nicely. And then I always like to bounce my sponge around. And this will give you the most flawless finish without taking coverage away. And it blends into the skin. So no matter how many products you apply onto your skin, if you do this step like this, it will blend out really nicely. I have to study you guys today because I have a test. I just remember. I'll always be remembering things like in the most weirdest times. But yeah, I have a test. You guys, I'm super excited because this is my last semester. I have to do a get ready with me and you guys ask me questions because I want to talk to you guys. But yeah, I have one more semester left, one more class, and that's it. I am super excited to graduate and just to start, you know, like a new journey, of course, with all of you guys. Yeah, I'm excited but nervous at the same time, but not that nervous because I know, you know, God has my back, so I don't like to worry. But still, you know, it's like, what am I doing next? I am gonna apply some setting powder. I think I'm just gonna be using, let's see, I think I should just use this one, the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade light medium. Girl, I'm still waiting for them to release the banana shade. I don't know why they haven't. They can really expand like the colors of this and make it 10 times better, but yeah, I still like it. I'm all talking shit, but I still like it. So I'm taking about that much, and I always like to like bounce the excess off. You can even do it in your hand. You don't want to apply too much powder. And again, I'm basically pressing it into the skin. I did get some new sponges. I might as well try it right now. I got this one right here from Amazon. I've seen people talk about it. So let's see. Oh wow. It does give you more coverage with this powder puff. Look, you guys see the difference? And I like how you can like fold it and really get up in there. But this powder, if you haven't tried it yet, it gives you a lot of coverage. Like this is a powder, a setting powder with coverage. And then I like to apply it right here. I like how small it is though, because you really can get up in there. And I do have the new powder foundation. I dropped it. I drop everything. So yeah, I broke this really bad. I'm actually scared to show you guys. Look at this. Like it's really bad. But I got this in the shade. I bought this in like a bunch of shades, and the only color that kind of works, it's the shade Light 240W. So I did get the exact same shade as the CC cream in the shade like 330W, but that one is super like dark on my skin. So if you haven't tried this yet and you know you're looking for a review, this is super pigmented but still really finely, like I don't even know how to say it, but it's really fine on the skin and it gives you a lot of coverage. So this is definitely something that you don't need to apply foundation if you don't want to, but if you're extra like me and you love the full coverage, this is like the perfect powder foundation for that. Whatever powder is left, I do like to bounce it across like my forehead and my brows like this, and it kind of just makes my brows look more like realistic, you know. I did pick up her whole like collection, and she does have the Snatch Me face palette, so I think I'm gonna be using this color. Hopefully it's not too dark. I'm kind of scared to try out new bronzers because I feel like if I don't pick out the correct one, it makes me look like kind of like purple and gray. But this one, I feel like it's working out. Yeah, it's like a really nice warm color. So I'm just applying this going upwards. And I also do like how this palette has a mirror. All her palettes have mirrors. This brush, by the way, it's from LA Colors. It's like the little brushes that are double-sided. I got them from Walmart and I really like it as well because it's small, so it's more precise, you know. And I'm taking this little brush from the e.l.f. collection, and I'm just gonna be taking this right here, mixing it with that, and contour la nariz. So oh, I just messed it up. But basically what you do, you want to create like the closest lines as possible. Like the closer the line, the smaller your nose. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna fix it. If you messed up, look, I'm gonna show you guys how to fix it. But yeah, the closer the lines, the smaller your nose is gonna look. And then I feel like what makes a nose contour is the lighter shade and not the actual contour. So I'm just gonna take, again, the lighter concealer, and I'm just gonna use this right here and then blend it out. And then I like to get my sponge and kind of like start blending everything out. And then whatever's left on the brush, I do like to take it like towards my brows and the eyeshadow. This palette does have a yellow shade, but I want to try this one out. Actually, I already tried it and I really like it. It reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder. So this is the new Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder, and I got this in the shade Fair Light. So I am going to grab a little brush. This is again from the Makeup by Ariel collection, and I like to apply this look right here. You guys see how it does brighten up the face. This is a really nice finishing powder, which I feel like finishing powders just make you look like that girl. My camera's gonna die. Before the camera dies, let me apply a little bit of cream can't talk. A little bit of cream blush. This is the LA Girl Soft Matte Cream Blush. This is like, reminds me so much of the Rare Beauty blushes. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this in the color Rosebud. And I think this is the first, right? This is the first matte cream blush at the drugstore. If it's not, then don't listen to me, but I think it is. So this is basically just like the Rare Beauty one. You apply it in the back of your hand. I definitely overly apply it. You want to apply a little bit and then smile and blend it. This is such a pretty color. Basically, you guys, I just blended out the cream blush, and this reminds me so much of the Rare Beauty. I do love Rare Beauty. I feel like it's a lot easier to use since it does have the applicator, but you know, if you're looking for something similar, gives you color, it's matte, you can apply it after powder and everything and it still looks good. This is the perfect color and perfect product for you. So I'm basically just gonna finish off the rest of the eye makeup. So I'm just taking this color right here and I'm just using my Morphe pencil brush. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Obsessed once again. And again, I'm just blending it out. I don't want something too dark in here. Just kind of want to keep it brown, but still smoky at the same time. And I'm gonna take a little bit more of that baby pink color and I'm just gonna reapply it. Just in case, you know, I feel like I did lose it a little bit. And then I'm gonna blend this color in with this champagne shade to create a really pretty like baby pink inner corner. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you see, because I want like a baby pink bright inner corner. I'm gonna be taking my ColourPop lip liner in the shade BFF3. This is one of my favorite ones. So yeah, I'm just gonna use that to overdraw my lips. So basically when I overdraw my lips, I just overdraw them like right here and right here and right here. The rest stays the same. So you guys will see, look. So you guys see how it's basically right here where I overdraw and then right here. I feel like this way creates a more like natural overdraw and it doesn't look super like crazy. And then for lipstick today, I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline lipstick in the shade More Blondie. This is from the like Superstay collection. This is basically a really nice like nude color. I'm just blending it in together with my fingers. This is something new I also picked up at Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, at Ulta. It's the Luxe Liquid Lipstick in the shade Florence. Now, you guys know how much I love my KKW liquid lipstick in the shade Birthday Suit. This color, it's super similar and it's like that same formula where it's literally like a lipstick but like in a liquid form. It's not gonna be long wearing, but it gives you like that, like I got my lips done, you know, type of look. You guys see how pretty that looks? And then you don't really have to, but I am gonna apply a little lip gloss. So I'm just taking the Golden Goddess lip gloss by Revolution Glow. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's what it says. And then I'm basically just applying that right here on the center. And if you want your lips to look like 3D, meaning like nothing is blending in together. You kind of want to like dab the lipstick or lip gloss, whatever it is. Okay, so this lip combo I love the way my makeup and like the hair, everything looks. So I will have all the products linked below. I feel like one of my favorite products has to be this right here. Like this performed really good. But yeah, if you're looking for like a new soft matte makeup tutorial for Valentine's Day, I hope you guys enjoy this look. It's gonna be long wearing, so you know you're good on that. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a beautiful blessed day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.